Hey there, it's Leslie Stokes, writer and geologist with the Northern Miner, and I'm here with Mining Clips today, downtown Vancouver at the Metal Writer Conference. And I'm joined by Chris Taylor from Great Bear Resources. Thanks
Hello.
for joining us today.
No problem. Thanks for talking to me.
Cool. So off camera, we had a bit of a chat about Great Bear.
Yep.
And you guys have a gold project in the Red Lake District. And for those watching, the Red Lake District is like 30 million ounces in Ontario. Super historical mining district, great place to be.
Yep.
And maybe you can tell us a little bit about the company and how you guys got started, because this is all relatively new for you guys, right?
It's brand new. Great Bear was involved in silver, lead, zinc exploration in BC up until a few years ago, and we decided to go in a new direction. So we wanted to go into a district that had better accessibility, right? So you couldn't really get better than on the road with power lines in Red Lake, you know? So, and we took advantage of the slump in the market a few years ago to pick up a project that had a lot of historic work on it. Newmont's the minority partner on the project. They have a 33% non-carried interest, but the project is called the Dixie Lake Gold Project. And when we put the project in, we restructured the company. There's only 12 million shares outstanding right now. New directors, new properties, and we're funded and ready to go.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
So what kind of program are you guys looking at for this summer?
Well, drilling. We'll probably be drilling in a couple weeks. I imagine there'll be an announcement along those lines once we finalize the date. But we had geos out on the property a couple weeks ago because we wanted to do surveys off all the historic work that was done by BHP, for instance, figure out where all the holes were, and then we could plan our own drill program. So we'll be drilling initially about 1,000 meters so we can tag into the dip of all these mineralized zones and look at the continuity on them as well. And from there, once we have that information, we'll expand into a larger drill program later.
Right, like later this year? Or?
Yeah, this year. Like, I'm sorry, I should have specified. But we'll be drilling in certainly by the end of June, and then we'll be doing more drilling after we have the results from that. So.
Cool, so 1,000 meters, kind of figure out the orientation of your target, and then just kind of gun in for more.
Well, it looks to us like out of the drilling on the property, I would imagine it's about 75 drill holes to this point, of which I guess about 40 were done by BHP in the 80s. And then there were some other companies that got involved, like actually Mark O'Day was involved on this project with Frontier. It's how Frontier got going in Red Lake, and then they made the Long Canyon discovery, and that was pretty much it for them in Red Lake after that, right? So in any case, like, we're kind of picking up where they left off, and the modeling work that we've done, the work that we've done in the field, it looks like high-grade, typical Red Lake story with even in the early indications in the data, and I published this in a news release recently, it looks like the grades and widths are getting better as you go down in the system. That would be very similar to like Dickinson or, you know, something like the main Red Lake mine, right? So we have some other projects that are in Red Lake which are just earlier stage, but they extend along the Madsen structure. So the Madsen mine structure goes through those projects and off to the west. So we stake some claims in that area as well, and I think we'll have a little bit more to say about that in the future, but that's earlier stage work than the big drill project that we've got going on at Dixie Lake.
That's excellent. Well, thanks so much for giving us that overview. I'm really looking forward to hearing about the news when it comes out.
Well, thank you. Thanks for following our story. It's brand new, so this is the first time we've got the word out about it at all.
Excellent.
Okay.
Great. Have a great day.
Thanks a lot.